I tried this sight singing hack for singers and I started reading 10 times faster. Now don't forget that reading step for singers is really different from instrumentalists. If you're a singer, you need to watch this video because you're not just pushing buttons like some keyboardists. You gotta get that pitch. This ain't just hand-eye communication. This is vocal cord eye communication. That's what you have to learn from a singer. So here's a problem we have when we're sight reading for singers. Sight singing, okay? So sight singing is a little different from sight reading. People who play the keyboard or the guitar, they can go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And they have it like, they say stuff like, this is treble clef is a G clef, so you know you're on G. So they just go and touch G. Bro, you actually have to know how it sounds if you're a singer. So that's why singers get it different. You get me? So that's one of the difficulties. Some people, they just see G and they know where to touch. You know, for example, when I'm playing the keyboard, I can do this. I'll be like, C is Do. So if I want to play from C to E, I have to skip one key. Most people that don't have perfect pitch can't skip one key on their voice. That's the problem singers have. Now, especially on C, because for beginners, most of the middle C is not even on any of the lines. So when you're reading C and D, which are not on the line, I see a lot of students confuse C for D or D for C. And that shouldn't be happening because there's a dash. There's a dash crossing the middle C. This is how I sing, so I can remember everything. And I don't think you should be using the letters, the musical letters, if you're not a keyboardist or if you're not a guitar. If you're not playing any instruments, don't use numbers or letters. Use what you know how to use best. I'm sure if you're following the correct sequence of learning how to read music, because music is a universal language, we learn how to speak it, then learn how to read it. I'm sure if you're following the real process of learning how to read music, you must have first gone through, reading solfa before reading staff. But this is how we do it. Use your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do instead. Doing this will make it more relatable to the solfa notation that you already know, making it easier for you to sing it. So we go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And that's how it goes. So sometimes if you're reading, most of these things wouldn't be here. Maybe the staff notation is just C, E, B. So you can't be like, okay, this is G, so I have to play B. No, you're not using the keyboard. This is what I do. You can't be, most people are not pitch perfect, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of experience. I'm pitch perfect. I'm just privileged to be so. So what you should do now is, instead of using these letters, you're not an instrumentalist, this is what you do. I note where the steps are so I can know what this is. So for example, this B is a line, okay? And this is a space. So I go line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. So if I'm reading and it's a C, E, B, I'll be like line, line, then line, space. You get? So because I use line, space, and I memorize that the note is a line and the note is a space, I know where all the lines are and what they sound like. and I know where all the spaces are and what they sound like. This is what you should do. Subscribe,